You already know that I do not like homeworks, and please, I will announce it, but do not put your heart and brain to this homework as something super important. So if you have other things, if you do part of it, I will be understanding, because from now on until Tuesday, main goal is presentations, and after Tuesday, main goal are projects. But if you want to practice skills and maybe get some credit for it, well, I'll type it later. But please, and, oh, okay. Whew. So I suggest you look only on one out of three models that you were doing on homeworks before, the cis transpolyacetylene that looks like armchair. Originally, I was planning to offer the homework for all three models, but it will be too much. So only for cis polyacetylene, try to run the neutral anion cation, and I'll try to share this, the skill on excitation. If you don't have it, then you cannot do it. Make density of states for anion, cation, and excited. Then create a spin polarized triplet for this model with cis polyacetylene. And the main thing, which if you do only this one, I think it will be equivalent in credit to all other things. So for singlet, sorry, for anion, cation, and triplet, hit and do molecular dynamics and send and upload it to YouTube. So this is main thing that would be most helpful to the projects. So I understand that it is a little bit too much, and just judge your skills and do maybe portion of this homework, but trying to do molecular dynamics in updated spin configuration is really important skill that we will practice it anyway during the projects. There was similar homework in previous years, and there were several common mistakes. So the class attendees were doing correctly the configurations of this neutral, anion, cation, and triplet. Then they were forwarding the geometries to different directories for heating and molecular dynamics, and using standard templates of the in-car for this. So in-car for heating and in-car for molecular dynamics. This was leading to the following error. All directories where class attendees were trying to practice it were modeling the same situation: neutral, singlet. So in order to practice this extra credit, one needs to take this template of in-car heat and in-car. Okay, I noticed your question. I just finished the thought. And in-car molecular dynamics. and modify it. So add into this in-car, the specific commands which we're using to modify the configuration. So if it is anion or cation, you need to add the number of electrons equals to a specific value. If you want to do triplet, you need to add the record, the command ispin equals 2, and add the command n up, down equals 2. So if one doesn't add such commands into the in-car, all molecular dynamics will look identical. And the essence of this task that later on we will practice for the project, that modification of electronic configuration changes the pathway how molecular dynamics is going on. Kaya, please formulate your question.
Okay, Professor, for the Incar file, we can use the like uh, suppose you did the anion and cation.
Mhm.
After that, you can we use that Incar file for the MD simulation or hit, or do we need to copy from the first directory? Means the
You need, thank you for the question. You need to copy the portion of that in-car that contains modifications. So not the whole in-car, but only the portion that changes electronic configuration modification and change them into the template for the molecular dynamics in-car.
okay.
Okay. If time would be unlimited, we would do more training and skills, but we need to observe semester is coming to the end.